Are you living paycheck to paycheck and finding it hard to save for emergencies? If your answer is yes, you're not alone. In fact, the majority of us find ourselves in this boat at some point. But there's good news. You can cultivate a saving culture regardless of how small or large your paycheck is. Our topic today revolves around the importance of having an emergency fund. An emergency fund acts as a safety net against life's unpredictable moments, whether it's a sudden job loss, an unexpected medical expense, or a major car repair. However, we understand that saving can be a struggle, especially when you're living one paycheck away from financial uncertainty. But don't lose hope. There are strategies you can adopt to build your emergency fund, even in the face of these challenges. Today, we're going to share 10 proven ways to build an emergency fund regardless of your income. Stick with us and let's navigate this journey together. Before you can start saving, you need to understand your income and expenses. This is the cornerstone of managing personal finance, akin to learning the ABCs before you can read and write. It's about knowing how much you bring in every month and where every single penny goes. Think of it as a roadmap, guiding you through your financial journey. It illuminates the path, showing you where you're spending too much and where you could potentially save. To help you on this journey, there are countless tools and methods out there. Personal finance apps, budgeting software, or even good old-fashioned pen and paper can help you track your income and expenses. Remember, the goal here isn't to make you feel guilty about your spending. It's about awareness, understanding, and control. It's about making informed decisions that align with your financial goals. By understanding your spending habits, you can identify areas where you can cut back and start saving. Setting realistic and achievable goals is essential for successful saving. It's like setting sail. You wouldn't venture out to sea without a destination in mind, would you? The same applies to saving. You need to know where you're heading. But how do you determine that destination? It's simple. Start by setting a realistic monthly savings goal. This might mean starting small, and that's okay. Not everyone can put away large chunks of their income each month. It might be $10, $20, or even just $5. The amount isn't as important as the act of saving. Think of it as a snowball. It starts small, but as it rolls downhill, it grows. Your savings will do the same. The key is consistency. Every month, put away that set amount. Over time, you'll be amazed at how much you've saved. Remember, every little bit counts when you're building an emergency fund. One of the easiest ways to save is to automate your savings. Now you might be wondering, how does one automate savings? Well, it's simple. You can set up automatic transfers with your bank, where a specified amount is moved from your checking account to your savings account on a routine basis. This could be weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, whatever suits your income flow. But that's not the only way. There are plenty of apps out there that can do this for you. Some apps round up your purchases to the nearest dollar and transfer the difference to your savings. Others analyze your spending habits and automatically save an amount they deem you won't miss. The beauty of automating your savings is that it's a set it and forget it strategy. It eliminates the temptation to spend what you've earmarked for saving. It's like having a silent partner who's always looking out for your financial health. Automating your savings takes the guesswork out of saving and ensures you're regularly contributing to your emergency fund. If you're struggling to save, finding extra income can help. Now you might be thinking, where do I find this extra income? Well, there are plenty of ways to increase your earnings. A part-time job can be a great starting point. It could be something as simple as delivering pizzas or babysitting in your neighborhood, or if you're more tech-savvy, you could consider freelancing. Websites like Upwork or Fiverr can connect you with people looking for your skills. Another option is to sell unwanted items. That old bicycle gathering dust in the garage, or the clothes you haven't worn in years. These could all be turned into cash. Websites like eBay or Facebook Marketplace make it easy to sell your items. Remember, every little bit counts. Even an extra $50 a month can add up over a year. Earning extra income can be a game changer when you're trying to build an emergency fund. Reducing your expenses is another effective way to save. Let's start with the subscriptions. We all have them. Music, movies, magazines. But do we use them all? Look through your subscriptions and cancel those that are not essential or frequently used. Next, consider the frequency of dining out. Eating at home not only saves money, but is also a healthier option. Preparing meals in bulk for the week can drastically cut down on the temptation to order food. And finally, let's talk about shopping. We all love to shop, don't we? However, it doesn't always have to be full-price items. Sales and discounts are your best friends when money is tight. Shop wisely and patiently. Wait for the sales to come around, and then make your move. By reducing your expenses, you'll have more money to put towards your emergency fund. Remember, every little bit helps in building a more secure financial future. Prioritizing your spending can help you save more. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty of it. We all have needs and wants, but distinguishing between the two can make a world of difference. Think of your needs as the basics: food, shelter, utilities, and transportation. On the other hand, wants are things like eating out, new gadgets, or vacations. While it's okay to indulge in wants occasionally, consistently prioritizing needs over wants can significantly increase your savings. This might mean cooking at home instead of ordering takeout, or maybe skipping that new phone release when your current one works just fine. Remember, every little bit counts. Cutting back on even small expenses can add up over time. It's about making conscious decisions, about understanding the value of each dollar and where it's best spent. Prioritizing your spending is not about depriving yourself, but about making informed choices. Remember, the goal is to build an emergency fund, so some sacrifices may be necessary. Using a high-yield savings account can help your money grow faster. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is a high-yield savings account? Well, it's a type of savings account that offers a higher interest rate compared to regular savings accounts. The beauty of it is that it accelerates the growth of your savings without any additional effort on your part. Think of it as planting a seed in fertile soil. The seed is your money, and the fertile soil is the high-yield savings account. Just as the fertile soil provides a better environment for the seed to grow, the high-yield savings account provides a better environment for your money to grow. The key is to let your money sit and accumulate interest over time. It's like having a personal money tree that grows without needing constant attention. So, don't let your hard-earned cash just sit idle. By utilizing a high-yield savings account, your money will work harder for you. Consistency is key when building an emergency fund. It's like building a house, brick by brick. You don't construct a house overnight, and the same goes for your savings. It takes time, patience, and most importantly, unwavering consistency. Think of it as a long-term commitment, like maintaining a healthy lifestyle or learning a new skill. It's not about the big leaps, but rather the small, consistent steps you take each day, each week, each month. Don't be disheartened if progress seems slow. Remember, the tortoise won the race. Not because it was quick, but because it was consistent. So, stick to your savings plan no matter how modest it may seem. And let's not forget, life happens. There will be unexpected expenses, there will be temptations to skip a month of saving. But stay steadfast, stay committed to your future. Even when it's tough, staying consistent will help you reach your savings goal. Let's recap the 10 ways to build an emergency fund. We kicked things off by understanding our income and expenses. It's all about knowing what's coming in and what's going out. Next, we set realistic goals. This is not a sprint, but a marathon, so every small step counts. We then explored the magic of automating your savings. It's like setting and forgetting, but with your money. Moving on, we delved into finding extra income. It could be a side hustle or selling stuff you no longer need. Reducing expenses came next. It's about distinguishing between needs and wants. Then, we prioritized our spending, giving precedence to essential needs over luxury wants. We also talked about utilizing a high-yield savings account. Let your money work for you, not the other way around. Lastly, we emphasized on staying consistent. It's a journey after all. Building an emergency fund may be challenging, but with these tips, you can start saving today. Remember, every little bit counts, and your future self will thank you.